Bobby Manning here. Welcome to another practice edition of the Garden Report. The Celtics wrapped up day 2 of their playoff preparation week here as they await their first round opponent. The schedule out Sunday 1 o'clock, game 1, Wednesday next week, so a couple of days off before game 2, and then they head on the road on Saturday. So only 3 games over a 7-day span next week, allowing them to ease into things, get a practice in between each game. Pretty favorable schedule unless you don't like the afternoon start, the early afternoon start on Sunday here in Boston. They're going to get the Heat, Sixers, Bulls, or Hawks. And both of those playing games happen tonight. Bulls, Hawks in Chicago, 9:30. Loser goes home. Sixers, Heat, 7 o'clock. Winner goes to play the Knicks. Loser going to play the winner of that Hawks-Bulls game, if you don't know already by now, a couple years into this play-in bracket. The high probability is that it's going to be Miami, just given that Joel Embiid looks like he's going to be available and healthy tonight. Heat, significant advantage over those Bulls and Hawks teams if they do lose tonight, though anything can happen here. Sixers lose tonight, all of a sudden you're talking about them being a favorite over that Hawks-Bulls winner. And moving on here to Boston, so could go any way. Joe Mazzulla today, not thinking too much about the opponents, so they'll get into that on Saturday when they're going to practice again here. Yesterday, all about cardio, high intensity, ramp up for next week. Today, more about execution, reads, getting into some things that Mazzulla compared to a training camp style practice between yesterday and today. So they're going to be able to ease into this. You always talk about rest versus rest. That'll be interesting to see by the time Sunday comes around. Otherwise, Drew Holiday, Jason Tatum, both officially named to the Olympic team, receiving their jerseys from Grant Hill, both surprised at their homes by those announcements. Drew seemed a little pissed that he didn't get a heads up about it. Tatum smiling ear to ear in that video, and once again wearing the number 10 that Kobe Bryant did. And the only other discussion around practice, looking at some other playoff runs, which I like. They looked at 08. They talked about how they went to so many Game 7s, lost all those road games, and still went on to win a championship. And they also talked about the 2010 Lakers, who lost that 08 series, won the next year, and then avenged that loss against the Celtics 2 years later. So plenty of discussion about that. The Bucks run Holiday went on. We heard from him today as well. You can check out all those interviews over on CLNS Media. And Celtics All Access, we're going to go live tonight after those playing games. So join us as we start to forecast a little bit who the Celtics' first-round opponent could be and talk about some of the stuff that's happened around the NBA. Pelicans lose, Zion out for the second playing game out west, which is a major blow for a New Orleans team that looked like they had a chance to contend in the West this year a little bit. And the Lakers are on to play the Nuggets at West Finals rematch in round 1 out there after they won last night. Kings, Pelicans, Friday. Who will it be on the East side? We'll figure that out tonight. But for now, I'm Bobby Manning. This has been a practice edition of the Garden Report.